So I'm talking to the guy and I'm like, looking at him like, so I'm questioning him up and down, back to back. What about this? What about that? Who owns this? Who's on that?
Right. That's what you got to do.
Yeah. Because I was like, I'm going to trip him up. And if I trip him up, then I'm going to know they playing. They trying to scam me.
Call my friends, Nadine Day, Candid, Jewel. Join me on my journey as I embrace the culture of Ghana while exploring the globe, candidly. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll always know when I upload. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We've been Instagram friends, Instagram sisters.
Right.
Okay, so this is actually the first time we're meeting, and I'm so happy.
I know.
That you are in my life now. Okay?
I know, right?
I'm so happy.
It's like soul sister.
Yes. She has taken a different kind of leap of faith. So Crista purchased property here a different way, and I want her to go ahead and share her story and her experience.
First time I came to Ghana was in 2008. And it was with my university. I went to A&T, Aggie Pride. And so we came here for about 2 weeks. We did a literacy project. We collected school supplies and took them to 2 different schools here in Ghana. And so that experience was just mind blowing. Like, I literally fell in love with the country whenever I first came in 2008, and so much so that like I even cried when I was leaving going to the airport. So you know, it's like when you make that connection with a place, and I've been to a lot of places and I've never connected you know, on that level with any other country like I have with Ghana. It's like the people, the food is amazing, the music, just everything. The energy here is just so like raw, so pure, so it's just I've never felt this way about any other country I've been to.
So after all these years of traveling back and forth, what made you finally decide to, you know, take a leap of faith and purchase in Ghana? Like, what made you decide to do that?
I've always wanted to live abroad or have a place abroad. I didn't know where that would be. I looked in Kenya. When I visited Bali, it was kind of, you know, that interest was there too. But it kind of just happened. Like I kept saying like, I want to get a place overseas. I want to get a place overseas. And it literally like, boom, 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 boom. The way the universe worked and just lined it up, like I was looking online, and you know, online it's like you don't really, it's kind of like, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't want to get scammed. I don't know if these websites are real. So I came out here on a work trip, and I had found the company I worked with, the development company, White Wall Properties. And I was like, well, let me meet up with, you know, a salesperson to see what they talk about. But still in my head when I came here, I'm like, it's a scam.
Right.
So I'm talking to the guy and I'm like, looking at him like, so I'm questioning him up and down, back to back. What about this? What about that? Who owns this? Who's on that?
Right. That's what you got to do.
Because I was like, I'm going to trip him up. And if I trip him up, then I'm going to know they playing. They trying to scam me. And I didn't trip him up. He was kind of like laughing.
Well, you went in there thinking like, he's trying to scam me. They trying to scam me. So what made you think that?
So what really made me think about the red flags was just like, you know, you hear about all the scams in Africa, the 419, you know, like they going to get your money and run. You never going to, and it's like, you're in a different country. What am I going to do if somebody runs off with my money? So I didn't necessarily get red flags from him or that company in particular. It was just the whole thing was like caution, like go with caution. So yeah, but I was just running him all these questions to see if he, you know, could.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. I guess So I guess it might not have been like more red flags, but just being on alert.
Yes,
you've always heard about. You know, and I feel like that's kind of like the perception people have about Africa.
Oh yeah,
general,
absolutely.
Know? Which is unfortunate, but it happens.
It happens
so much.
Yes.
So you decided to move forward.
Yeah.
Because he answered all your questions.
He did, and I was like, "Well, who's the owner? I want to meet the owner." And he called the owner up, and the owner was like, "Okay, I'll come to breakfast tomorrow." So the owner's name is Matthew. He came to breakfast. I was staying at Kapinski. and he took me around to the different sites.
Okay.
He brought me to this building that we're in right now.
Okay.
So the owner of this of White Wall Properties, he is Ghanaian.
Okay.
So, and that was another big thing for me.
Okay.
Going with a Ghanaian, going with someone black, giving them the money as opposed to going down to and paying the British.
You're right.
So, like I knew in my gut, I got sick. Like I was sweating.
Okay.
I was in there like, whew. Like I had to excuse myself from the table because I knew it was like when you know something gonna work out, but you still kind of hesitant. I was literally like in the bathroom sweating, patting myself down because I was about to like finalize. I was about to go ahead and be like, all right, what do I need to send the money?
Okay.
So I decided to go with a 1-bedroom condo in Cantonments. Cantonments is like one of the nicest areas in Ghana. So it's kind of where like all the embassies are. They call it the Buckhead of Ghana. So I did a 1-bedroom condo. It has a balcony, a really spacious like living area. The bedroom is pretty spacious. Everything kind of already came built in, like the refrigerator, the wash machine, so the microwave, so I didn't have to buy any appliances. Have to bring a lot of my stuff over here, like furniture.
Okay.
So
like this couch.
Yes.
So that you didn't get this in Ghana?
No.
Why? You couldn't get this in Ghana?
The furniture here, number one, I feel like to get something that we're used to in the States is really expensive here.
Yeah.
Even like this TV.
You're right.
This TV in Ghana is like $800, and this was $200 at Walmart. So it's like, do you want to really pay that markup here for the convenience, or do you want to look like a bag lady like me and be on the plane dragging all this stuff? Containered the couch, I containered my little bistro, all the like big staple pieces I containered.
Okay.
And shipped them over.
How was that process?
So I went in with a friend and he handled everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know how the process is.
Okay.
So I can't give you any insight. All I can say is go with somebody or try to partner up with somebody that you already know that knows what to do. You know? Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't have to worry about anything. He just told me like, hey, your stuff got there. I'm going to take it to my house.
That's good then. That's good. I guess that's a good way to put it, because you're right. I feel like you can find a nice sofa like this, but you're right. You're going to pay a lot for it.
You're going to pay a lot.
And that's because a lot of people are bringing things from the States or from London, and they're upping the price because they're having to pay for the container and get it, shipped here. So
exactly.
You're right.
Yep.
You're right. But yeah, it looks nice.
Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to, keep it modern, keep it airy, and kind of have like a little farmhouse look, but,
So did you decorate this yourself?
Yeah.
This is really nice.
Thank you.
Like interior design.
Girl, wear many hats.
What made you decide to go with an actual like condo and go through a developer opposed to buying the land and building your own Ghanaian home away from home?
Okay, so that's very hands-on. And I know, once again, I'm not from here. So purchasing a property, a piece of land, there's a lot of headaches that come with that. And you might get scammed out your money. So I was like, I'm not going to go that route. I do not want to cause myself any more stress. And I feel like a unit in this area with security and a pool and, a fitness center and everything will rent better.
Yeah.
So we're in it for the money, right? Like you want to see that passive income coming in. Let me make sure that, I have something that's marketable. So I was like, the 1-bedroom, keep it simple, rent it out to Airbnb. If I can find a long-term renter, I'll put that on, you know, I'll switch to long-term renter. But yeah, that was my whole process, my whole thought process, not doing the land and just make it easy. Yeah. The other good thing about this is the property going in before, like pre-construction. When it's done, you've already gained $30,000. So I could sell this place and make a good, make a good profit. But I'm gonna keep it and then just, you know, rent it out. Yeah. And then in 5 years, when I complete my, you know, completely make my return on investment, I'll go from there and see, you know, what I want to do. Just but say honestly, like, stay away from buying land. Most of the land here, you're not even gonna own it, it's leased. So you'll get the 50-year lease. They used to do 99-year leases here, but now it's more of a 50-year lease. Some of the land could be government land. Some of the land could be this. So it's just like you never, just stay away from it.
And it's hard to vet. Like you were able to talk to everybody that you wanted to.
Right. So it's too much. And then they know you're a foreigner, so they're gonna try to get over. And that's how it is. You go anywhere in the world, if they know you're not from that place, they're gonna try to, you know, scrape some out the top for themselves. So you gotta, you know, just be very thorough.
So do you have any regrets, or do you wish you would have did things differently at all?
Okay, no regrets, but what is kind of like tough for me through this whole process, what was, you know, kind of like the con opposed to all the pros I have. So one of the cons was like finding, once I moved in and everything, finding a cleaning lady to come and clean after each Airbnb guest. Right. So most of the cleaning companies, to get a thorough cleaning, a legit company, they come monthly, but they come they come weekly, but they come every Friday. And you know what, Airbnb, you might have a guest check in on Monday and not check out till 2 weeks later. Right. Or, you know, it just depends. So that finding someone that could come in and do a one-off cleaning, like, okay, can you go in?
Right, and like last minute.
Yes. So that was a headache. Another tough part is being a woman and making a money move like this in Ghana, in a very masculine society. So little things
even if you're American.
Even if you're American.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Right.
Even when they were doing the building process, like I picked out my floors. I didn't want the floors that were in the other places. They usually use tile baseboard. And I was like, I don't like that. It makes the place look smaller. I want a white wooden baseboard. So, but he was like trying to go back and forth with me. And I was like, if I was a man, this would not be a conversation. Right. You would say, we'll fix it.
Right. And that's all it should be.
And that's all it should be.
Right.
So the owner had to be like, she's paying. Do what she wants.
Right.
Like, fix it. What are you trying to argue with her about? And I was like, thank you.
Any plans for the future as far as like more properties or anything?
Yes. I definitely would want a bigger space. And I would do the same thing I did before. Go through a company, go through a development company, let them handle everything, and then I just pick out the little, you know, touches here, like the floors, the cabinets, stuff like that.
You know, so many people, you know, ask me about where to stay. Right. You know, I want to be somewhere spacious or somewhere nice, you know, good location. Crista, she's a SUPERHOST now on Airbnb, so I'm gonna make sure I put her information in the description box. So if you're looking for a place in Ghana, check out Crista's place. Very homey, very modern. You know, a lot of people can't get down with the Ghanaian style, right? You know, so if you want to be comfortable in a nice modern place, this is the place for you to be. Okay? Yes. So remember to create your own path and say it loud. Candid and proud. Period. Period.